Hi, hello. How have you been? Active Remnant Vault. Let's do that. I don't know what to expect, and I'm low-key really excited. I'm still hoping and crossing my fingers that we're going to have more alien races. We haven't really seen anybody but the Kett. Now, granted, we've only been to like a few planets. Right, we've been to Habitat 7 and we've been to Eos. And we haven't really seen much other than the Kett. And our interactions with them have not been positive, despite our best efforts. So I'm really hoping that we can turn that around. It would be helpful if I put us in the right screen. Ooh. I also don't know when we get to start doing romance things, but I'm impatient. I don't even know if I can romance Vetra. I'm hoping that by the precedent Mass Effect has set over the years, by having inclusive options, that maybe she'll be on the table, you know, in more ways than one. Look, I couldn't resist. I set myself up for a good joke. Let me have it, okay? Thank you. I think I left us right outside where we needed to be. Well, not right outside, but pretty close. So we need to head over here. A lot of y'all said you liked watching the space travel, so I'm just gonna let it be.
We're on a collision course with unknown objects.
Oh!
Make corrections. Sam, are you on this?
Collision is imminent.
I'll stop now! Kett ships. 12. No, more.
They've got us pinned against the Scourge.
They are scanning us, Pathfinder.
We'll scan them back!
Where is the one who activated the remnant? Their DNA signature is there. Answer me.
I might have spoken a little soon on that whole alien interaction bit. This is not what I had in mind. Our interactions with him have not been positive. They've been very antagonistic. I'm really worried about providing them this information. I don't know what you first is going to do for us, but I'm not necessarily sure I want to comply until I understand what's going on better.
You're the one in my way. Who are you? They've lost navigation.
We're being steered into their ship.
Just tell me what you want.
I won't explain what you can't understand.
Ryder, I have almost regained control of the ship. I need a few more seconds.
Why would she say she's mad? Oh, because she might be antagonizing him? I think this is definitely a better approach. Hopefully, the longer we can keep him talking, the more wiggle room Sam has to get us the fuck out of here.
I actually know a lot about the Remnant. We should compare notes.
Enough! Your defiance is naive and reckless. This day marks the beginning of your greatness.
Sam?
I have plotted a potential course through the Scourge.
Do it! damage to aft sensors. Scourge got it? Yes.
Get us out of here.
It will be tight.
Callow? Yes!
Nice work, kid.
Yeah, but who the hell was that guy?
Ryder, we've got trouble down here. You need to find us a port now.
Great. Where'd we end up anyway? Sensors are damaged, but I think we're at the vault's coordinates. You think? Gil, give it what you can. We're setting down. We're being contacted. We have to land. Open a comm.
𝒂𝒾𝒶. 𝒂𝒾𝒶.
This sounds different than the Kett. Remember we saw that scrap ship earlier? Last stream? This is the same kind. I'm not sure it was one of ours. I definitely want to push peace a little bit here. Especially if this is somebody different. Man, have I just been like psychic as hell today?
We're visitors from another galaxy. Our intentions are peaceful.
Av naleseto. They've sent us a nav point.
Set us down. Yes. Look at that. It's beautiful. We need in that vault.
Please, you're not really going out there on your own.
We can't afford a repeat of last time. I'm the Pathfinder. First contact is on me.
Most important thing ever. No pressure.
All the context clues. All of them are saying new race. Every single context clue.
This is what it's all about, right? New worlds, new aliens. Wish me luck.
Oh no, in her sweats.
Scourge aber jenvad.
Get us 𝒂𝒾𝒶.
Thank you.
They ham der Gauss.
Nächsten Roa.
I'm Paran Shai, Governor of Aya. We are the Angara.
Hello. I'm a Pathfinder with the Initiative.
Yes, you crossed dark space. I've heard of your journey, Jaal. I have this in hand.
Ephra saw the ship come in and sent me to find out what's going on.
She's a human from another galaxy. A Pathfinder.
Aya is hidden, protected. What do you want?
Sometimes you just have to manifest, right? Oh my god. My mind is just full of of so much. Little butterflies, all of them, each a thought. How do they speak English, right? I'm gonna assume it's a translator, you know, that Mass Effect normally has, but usually that takes some time, right? It takes programming, it takes software, and they don't have the comparison. Maybe they've come in contact with one of the arcs. How does she know we're human? How does she know what a Pathfinder is? They have to have come into contact with somebody. So many questions. Also, they look pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna stop like freaking out about how cool this is and make a decision. I'm gonna try to approach this empathetically. We did kind of like barge in here. That's kind of like our whole deal with the Andromeda initiatives. Hey, let me barge into your galaxy.
I apologize. Landing here the way we did, without warning, on fire, was not the plan.
That's good to know. Because if it was, that would be a very bad plan. I'll inform Ephra. He'll be waiting for you in his office at the Resistance headquarters. I'll meet you there.
I will accompany you through our city. Your crew will stay on your ship. Follow me. Follow closely. Do not try to explore the city or interact with anyone. Ephra's guards will use force if necessary.
Understood. Is it okay to ask you questions?
I suppose.
I can look around at least.
Why is Paran allowing this?
Resistance, though. The Kett?
If you're the governor, why do I need to see this Ephra?
He's leader of the Resistance.
What's that?
They fight the Kett and protect us.
So it sounds like...
What's happening? We have a visitor. Keep moving.
Sorry.
Okay.
I detect unusual levels of electrostatic energy in the Angara.
Ephra will send it away. This isn't safe. It belongs in a containment cell.
Ooh.
Let Governor Shire handle this.
You don't know what you're doing.
I want to look
Am
around.
I that intimidating?
You're an outsider who invaded our home. We know nothing about you.
I'm not here to cause trouble.
Then keep moving.
They have every right to be skeptical, especially given what I assume to be their engagements with Kett. So, thank you. I do like how they're kind of displaying the different
None
reactions.
of the local flora register in my data files. We've encountered an undiscovered ecosystem.
Your city is beautiful.
Thank you. You're the first outsider to see it.
I'm honored.
We did kind of come here what seems like kind of against their...
What happens if Ephra doesn't like me?
He won't. But you need to earn his trust.
He's responsible for everyone's safety. I know what that's like.
You're a leader.
Trying to be.
This is the Resistance headquarters. Ephra is waiting inside.
Can I look around now? I love
You
how...
shouldn't keep Ephra waiting.
Okay, I've learned my lesson with testing the timers in Andromeda, so I'll just go ahead and go. We'll chat about it later.
They are bullies, but this situation is now your fault. Don't get kicked out, Moran, not because of them.
But you're telling me to be weak.
No, I'm telling you to be strong through your cunning and heart. Okay? Hey.
really is the best one in the Resistance.
I know. Our experience with the Kett makes us naturally distrustful of all aliens.
That's very reasonable.
We've had our own run-ins with the Kett.
Then you really do understand. When the Archon came to Helios, he demolished our sovereign state. Took what he wanted, as if we were nothing. Now, the Kett mercilessly abduct Angara. Often, we never see our people again. Come this way. 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶 is waiting.
Wait, the Kett kidnap you? Steal your people?
And the Resistance fights them every day. With everything we can.
Is it attrition? What are they after?
You should save your questions for 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶.
Kadara be damned. I won't lose Vold.
𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒶, this is one of the aliens from the Milky Way. A pathfinder.
Pathfinder. It's an aggressive move coming to Aya.
Yeah, here's where we, definitely try to keep up, some empathy for their struggle. Because I know this is really cool for us, and we're looking for a home, but they're, apparently losing theirs. And the people who call it that. So...
It wasn't meant that way. I have an ark full of desperate people counting on me to find them a home before they starve.
Of course, I feel for you and your people. So, Pathfinder, never mind how you even found us. Why are you here?
On a hostile planet we call Eos, I explored an ancient structure, a vault, and brought it back online. It stabilized that planet's environment.
Remnant. Recent intelligence supports that claim.
If I'm right, there's a vault on Aya that's different. I need to look inside.
You're right. There's a vault out there, but it was shut years ago and the entrance hidden. We can't help you.
The 𝒸𝒃 could. She's our most revered scientist and elder. She knows this vault.
But now the Kett have her, and our rescue attempts failed. She's lost to us, and you.
We could try to rescue her. I'd like to offer to help more. I guess I don't have enough information to reasonably extend that offer, but still. I mean, we did do pretty decently last time, you know, after almost dying. But we did manage. I don't want this to sound ungrateful, though. Please don't let it sound ungrateful.
Let me show you what I can do. I won't take one step without your approval.
You have no idea what you're dealing with. The Angara learned years ago the perils of messing with vaults. So did the Kett, for that matter. We're done here.
𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃, I feel... 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃, what this alien says is extraordinary. The 𝒸𝒃 would want us to be brave and not let this chance pass.
Jaal, you talk too much.
Let me assess this, alien. I'll be your eyes. I know you can spare me.
Go if you want. But when she tries to kill you, be prepared to strike first.
I'm Jaal Darav. I'll be your envoy through Angaran space.
We have a new crew member. Hopefully, past just this mission.
Thank you for trusting me.
I don't. But I can always kill you in your sleep.
Good to know.
I've organized my analysis of Aya. Shall I relay it to the Nexus?
Definitely.
Oh, I'm allowed to walk around without escort now? Can I talk to people now? I'm gonna try. And if I get reprimanded, I get reprimanded. I do assume that not everyone will want to interact. Quest, though?
Trade? Trade. Trade.
Are you asking or telling?
Wondering, do you exchange goods and services? How does your economy work?
I mean, I think being open about the plight of the Nexus and the initiative as a whole is a good idea. That way maybe people might help us out.
We have credits, but little to spend them on.
Think you might spend them here? Could be. What are your credits worth? What can we do with them?
You pay them to us for whatever we're selling.
Now we cut open the heart. What do you offer?
I don't know. What do you want?
Your ship?
Not for sale.
Worth a try.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Yes. Call me 𝒸𝒾𝒶. I run cargo between Aya and other worlds. Good work. Good at it. You're here to help my people? Prove it. I need help. One of my suppliers off-world stopped checking in. Has things I need. There could be trouble.
What makes you think I can help?
You found Aya, maybe you found my supplier. Can't hurt to ask.
Yeah, sure thing. I think ingratiating ourselves with literally the only friendly alien race we found is a pretty smart move.
You're one of few people here willing to give me a chance. I'll take it.
You have a ship? I have my supplier's nav point. His name is 𝒸𝒹𝒾𝒶. Find him, his supplies. Come back and prove you're helpful. Then maybe we trade.
Amazing. This is so cool.
Look, it's the alien.
Just finish the inventory.
The ambiance is so good. All right. The Resistance needs volunteers. It's translated from Shalesh. The Kett have felt the power of the Resistance, and they know their end is coming. Our victories on Vold are only the beginning of what we can achieve, but we can't defeat the enemy without your help. If you're tired of living in fear, if you believe we were meant for something greater than slavery, if you're willing to stand up and fight, you'll find a new family in the Resistance. We'll train you to strike back at the Kett and reclaim what is ours. The Resistance defends the future of all Angara. Join us. That answers one question I had. What they were doing with all the people they're taking. Oh, hello?
I'm scared.
Oh, can I just scan things? Am I gonna get in trouble? This Angaran-made spacecraft is capable of making extended interstellar voyages. Very cool. I'm gonna try not to get too scan happy because I feel like it's kind of rude. So we'll just do little bits here and there.
Are they really going to rest
I mean, I think we should give it a go. I'm not sure how feasible it is, but I'd like to try. Oh, this is locked for now. No, you're fine. I'm not trying to overstay my welcome. This is so incredibly cool. I also hope that they'll give us a little insight into why all those other worlds aren't habitable anymore. Okay.
Don't kill yourself bringing her home. No promises.
Okay, looks like we are going to go rescue her. I wasn't sure that's where I'm going to come back and get her in just a second. I'm going to travel to the other edge of the map. See if there's any more goodies in the form of lore or dialogue.
Sorry to hear it. I mean, our luck's running high when you think about it.
They shouldn't be allowed
We're
here.
figure out how to get here someday.
Let's just hope it's later rather than sooner.
Wait, so we had to get through the Scourge to get here. Oh, shit. And the Kett were hanging out on the other side. What if the Scourge is, the space moss is some means of defense that got out of control, potentially? It's a theory. Because it's definitely protecting them right now, but that may just be collateral. Something that resulted from its formation that is just a nice side benefit that has absolutely nothing to do with its origin or intention.
Stars above, it's you. I was hoping to get a chance to speak with you. You left your home to cross dark space. Is it true you can never go back?
Yeah, this is home now.
To take such a risk and give up your old life, why did you do it?
I'm not sure we've determined a specific reason for Ryder.
I believed in what the initiative stood for. I still do.
That's noble of you. I'm not sure I could make the same choice.
My turn for a question. Do I get to know your name?
Oh, of course. I'm 𝒂𝒾𝒶, curator for the Repository of History. We study relics of our past, try to piece together what we lost in the Scourge. And the truth is, there was something I wanted to talk to you about. Pathfinder, how much do you know about our history?
Absolutely nothing.
I still have a lot to learn.
Centuries ago, the Scourge targeted my people. Our ships were the first to go dark. Many of those ships went down over 𝒂𝒹𝒄. The wilds of that planet are filled with history. A scientist on 𝒂𝒹𝒄 just contacted me with a new nav point of an intact crash site. A huge opportunity.
Yeah.
But with Remnant patrolling the area, we can't get close enough. Not like you can.
How do you know about me and the Remnant?
Yeah.
I have friends in the Resistance. They heard your conversation with Ephra. I know it's a lot to ask, but you have a ship and the means to get past the Remnant. Without your help, I'm stuck.
Many questions. Some answers. The Scourge was not intended to serve as a defense mechanism. But she said the Scourge targeted. So we have several options. It's either some sort of sentient, organic life force. I mean, I don't think it's clearly an Angara, a part of a larger alien species. It's just some sort of phenomena, like bacteria. Or it's being wielded by something or someone, another group of people. Clearly not these people, probably not the Kett. Potentially the Remnant, if that's even a viable race name, species, whatever terminology you want to use for that. There's so much that even these little context clues give us to think about. It's interesting that the Kett are also interested in the, I mean, I guess they're interested in the remnant vaults because they want to be able to wield whatever control it provides to help them with their ends, which seem to be abducting people. But what was the purpose of the Scourge? I mean, clearly it's fairly recent. Well, we don't know how long these people live. They may live for a long time, like the Asari do, and therefore that would feasibly be within our lifetime, because we know that it was at least within the last 600 years. God, there's so much to think about.
I don't think 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒃 would be too happy with this arrangement.
𝒂𝒹𝒃 doesn't have to know, and if he finds out, he can direct his anger at me.
Takes guts to stand up to him.
I'd face worse to get a piece of our history back.
So it's also clear that they've heard about us somehow, and not the eavesdropping from our conversation with 𝒂𝒹𝒃, but they were able to identify us as a human and a Pathfinder previously, like I mentioned. So I'm really interested to see how they came across that information. Maybe this will yield a lead to one of the arcs. Or, you know, maybe one of the... Well, no, I don't think one of our settlements has reached here, because it would have taken a lot of skill and an advanced technology holding spacecraft to get through that. If they're impressed that we can get through, that leads me to believe that nobody else from the initiative has. And yet somehow they still know about us.
You're trusting your history with an outsider?
I know what people say about you, but I don't agree. I think you're here to help.
I am.
Now's your chance to prove it. You want to earn Aya's respect, right? Recovering our past will go a long way.
Absolutely. Happy to help.
I've always wanted to give archaeology a try.
Oh, I was hoping you'd say that. If you find anything, I'll be here. Thank you, Pathfinder.
So many questions. Oh, I need to... There we go.
I am Enro Bosan, assistant to Governor Paranshai. You're free to explore this area, but the city is off limits. Until that changes, I'll be your liaison. How may I help you, Pathfinder?
I have so many things to ask you.
You don't just stand here waiting to answer my questions, right?
I assist the governor in all matters. While you're here, this is my priority.
Pretty far outside your normal job, huh?
I did not begin this day expecting to speak with it. You?
Nice save.
Yeah, it's been a long day.
When am I allowed to visit the city again?
That's not for me to decide.
Who will? Your boss? Or 𝒂𝒹𝒃?
Governor Shai has jurisdiction over Aya. She will authorize your entrance if you earn 𝒂𝒹𝒃's trust. You spoke with Soka and Avela. Help them, and you may help yourself. The Kett swayed us with words. Now we judge outsiders by their actions.
Another little tidbit to consider. So it sounds like the interactions did not start negative. And there's like a little bird or something over on the right bouncing up and down. He's gone now, of course, as soon as I said something. He was having a time. Little pieces, tiny pieces adding to this puzzle. Maybe there's a Kett homeworld, and we'll figure out more if we get to go there. Not that I think that's super likely, but clearly there was some sort of at least neutral interaction. Maybe even mutually beneficial work together. Trade agreements. Economic, I don't know, something or other. The Kett swayed us with words. Clearly they betrayed them, so... Man, one sentence. And all the implications.
Sounded like you and Jaal know each other.
Our families are related.
You sound nothing alike.
We have multiple worlds. Our culture is complex.
Oh.
I'd like to know more.
Earn our trust and maybe you will.
Okay. That's fair enough.
What can you tell me about your other worlds?
Life on them is hard. The people harder. Every day is a struggle to survive.
Why not bring everyone here?
We will not abandon any more worlds to the Kett. And Aya cannot support all of us.
Interesting. So they're definitely at the degree in their evolution similar to what we are, or I guess we were, in the Milky Way, like where we kind of leave off in honestly Mass Effects as a whole, because we have other worlds populated by other races. So it's not early on in, I guess they don't have cycles. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they have Reapers here. Hopefully not. But, man, so many other worlds. I wonder if there are even more species. Because, for instance, like, Isari had numerous worlds, but so then did the Volus and the Elcor. And, man.
Thanks for your time, Enro.
Of course.
All right.
Ryder, ship's fixed up and ready to fly.
Oh, amazing. Well, we can't talk to Jaal right now, so let's get to it.
Your ship is... We have nothing like it.
Wait till you see the inside.
It gets better.
Oh, yeah.
You ready to go?
Yep.
I'll introduce you to the rest of my crew.
I'm just saying, as far as first contact goes, at least that went better than the last one.
Only slightly.
Yeah, what happened? I wanted to look around.
And now we have another mouth to feed, whatever he eats.
Oh, Drac.
Did the translators not work?
They work.
Yeah, can we be chill? Like, first of all, let's have him stand at the table, mission table, whatever this is, with the rest of us.
Come on, everyone. Can we just all please try to just listen up?
Begging. Interesting strategy.
Drac.
Ryder, we followed our best lead here, and now we don't even have that.
Jaal has offered to do what he can to help us access the vault on Aya.
How do we do that when we're leaving the planet it's on?
That's a fair point. Jaal?
Seriously?
Settle down. Ryder's right. There's an Angara right here. Let's hear from the new guy.
One day, about 80 years ago, the Archon and the Kett arrived in Helios, and the horror began.
They declared war?
Nothing so easy to define or fight.
The Kett kidnap Angara. Their people disappear without a trace. What if they were us?
Sure, I'll fight Kett all day long, but that's no plan.
I agree. We need to get into that vault, Ryder. Surprisingly, I'm with PB. Our own mission has to take priority.
We have a plan. Kind of. Pretty solid. Jaal?
The resistance is stretched thin. I was tasked with traveling to two of our worlds at our briefing this morning. And you'll accompany me.
Because?
Because then Ephra will see you as trustworthy. You want that.
Jaal's told me about these two worlds, Havarl and Vold.
Before the Scourge disaster, Vold was a thriving planet of billions. A shining center of technology and life.
And now?
It's the center of our ground war against the Kett. Our resistance base is fighting Kett Command for control of the planet.
What about the other?
Havarl is the birthplace of the Angara. It's started to degrade, to become wild and dangerous. We suspect a remnant.
Now we're talking.
We've recently lost contact with our scientists.
Still don't get how any of this helps us.
I do. Help us, or rather help me, and I'll vouch for you, right? Because Jaal wants inside Aya's vault too.
Pathfinder, it's your call.
I don't know why everyone is so hostile. Like, I get we're all very concerned about the Nexus. We've got our own shit going on, but at least it's very clear to me that if we help these people, they're going to help us. And I didn't think it was that unclear. And maybe we need to communicate more. I know Ryder hasn't said anything about what was her name? Her title, rather. Started with an M. The Mosha? Potentially? Not to mention that if we get in good graces with this race, they might be able to help us eventually settle a world. The fact that we have an alien race willing to even interact with us, you know, before shooting us is a very good thing. We definitely don't want to be on bad terms with these people. So I'm kind of at a loss as to why everyone's being like a little antagonistic. Especially because a lot of people in the initiative were eager to get out into a new world and discover what it has to offer, which includes different races. I get we're having a hard time of it, but snubbing somebody else in our pursuit of trying to remedy that is really not going to get us anywhere. Especially because we need to be nice to these people because we want to look at that vault. I mean, even at the very, like, barest of rationale here, like, we're here to pursue the vault, right? Because we're hoping it's going to make our worlds more habitable. We can't do that if we don't work with these people.
Okay, yes. I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Maybe more like optimism. Confidence? You'll get there.
Jaal, give Kello the nav points for both planets. Let's do this.
All right, now we get to pick an actual planet. I'm a little hesitant because I don't know which one is going to lead where, or whether or not we can only do one. I'm worried about game mechanics. So, let me see if our journal has a little bit more. Oh, it's Moshe. Moshe, I think, was how they pronounced it. Okay, so it's just letting us do either. So basically, help scientists or help kill more Kett. Oh man. Well, let's save. Worst case scenario, we save. No, this isn't gonna let me save. Let me save here. No. Thank you. Whew. So even if I do something out of order or fuck something up unintentionally, at least we've got that. Got that handy dandy save. Let's run around, talk to our friends, talk to Jaal potentially some more, and see if we can get maybe some more context on what we need to do and where we need to go first.
Still compiling my first impressions, but even their body language is so emotional. I can't wait for my first session with Jaal.
Try not to scare him away, huh?
I love that they also have the dialogue, hello? In those communal quarters through the intercoms. It's great.
Yes?
No, we don't have any?
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, Liam's right there. Not necessarily intercoms then.
One hell of a trip this is turning out to be.
Okay.
Hostiles, ruined worlds, no home in sight. Everyone's getting toasty. There was a 2-hour argument yesterday and no one even knew how it started.
That's not good.
Luckily, I have the perfect way for people to unwind. Movie night.
I think some team building sounds like a good idea.
Taking a breather for a good movie? I could get behind that.
Best part is, it doesn't need to be good. Still get mileage out of the bad ones. It's worth it to jumpstart everyone's pioneer spirit and all that.
Mm-hmm.
The Tempest database is pretty dry. Could you download a movie library from Nexus Ops to see what I've got to work with?
5 time.
Thanks. Everyone will appreciate it.
Awesome. And easy to do. Easy way to help people brighten up a little bit. I gotta get into position again. There we go. See if he has anything else to say.
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jaal to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Oh shit, you can hit on him. Well, I need to know about the project though. How do I ask you about the project?
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Interesting take.
The math says we have all the right qualifications. I trust that.
That's probably what the Nexus is counting on. That our skills fit together to make it work. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Oh, all right then.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I guess we don't. Oh, okay, there it is. I was like, are we really not gonna like talk about that anymore? Like, at all? So, engineering. Let's tackle engineering. Oh, wait, hold on. We didn't go in here. We'll do engineering. Oh.
So, Jaal.
So,
We haven't had a chance to talk alone. You comfortable in here?
I took it. It feels strange to stay with the others. They are... you are... aliens.
Wow, we just get to call that hard. I don't necessarily think he meant it in that manner. I'm proud of Mass Effect for calling it very, very clearly. But I'm not sure. He's had a very hard time with the cat. I understand his hesitance, and I don't think he's intending to say that we are lesser creatures by any means. I think that he's saying it's going to take me a hot second to be comfortable because I have had bad experiences with other people.
And you're alien to us, so there. We have something in common.
We can look at it as a place to start.
Got it.
Perhaps then, if we're all aliens, it's about what kind of alien we are.
You had no idea about us, but you signed up to help us anyway.
Perhaps it had nothing to do with you.
Care to elaborate?
I do not.
How do you know Moshae Sepha?
She's our greatest mind on the Remnant. I was his student.
You studied the Remnant too?
A little. I was terrible. I quit. Or she threw me out. One of those. We're still very close.
So, is that your rifle?
It is now. It's Kett, with my own modifications. I like to tinker, to get my hands on something and take it apart.
That's a skill I know we can use. But I have one request. Please don't take apart my ship.
You're right. I signed up. Volunteered for this. It's exciting. There's something unique about you. Uneasy, raw, but somehow profound.
Face value? That sounds like a compliment. A nice one.
It is. Angara feel deeply. We have more trouble hiding our emotions than showing them. I should get back to my work.
Do I have a flirt option already? Oh, what does that mean? Does that mean we're buddies? I am tempted to try it. I'm hoping that means buddies. You can say you're interesting so many ways that this makes me nervous. And I've never seen this icon before, so I'm really not sure what it means. But I'm hoping for buddies.
When we have downtime, I'd love to watch you work.
Sure. I could show everyone.
No.
Oh.
Just us. So we can get to know each other better, or just share a hobby.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Good. Good.
Wow. It's so painfully awkward. Oh, God. It wasn't the heart. So that was good. Don't need to hit on everything. Is that all we can chat about?
Yes?
What's your story, Jaal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
Yeah, let's start. Let's give an example of what we're talking about. Oh, man. I think Ryder might be more awkward than Shepard.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
That's interesting. Thank you. That's enough. Until we've established a better trust with each other.
All right. I did my best. Oh my God. So let's see. We want to go that way. But I'm going to chat with our friendos.
Bridges 4, engine rooms aft, med bay starboard. Smart stuff up front, powers in back.
I do love that they're trying, though. Where's the baby? Oh, he's so cute. Just hanging out. He's helping.
Ah, there you are. Gotcha.
Oh.
Am I interrupting?
Nope. I go the way the wind blows. You're here now, so you're the wind. Just dealing with some Scourge issues. That Archon fella tried to warn you not to joyride into it, but you were just la la la. It was an act first, think later move. I respect it. Well, more like I resemble it. Hey, you play poker?
Come again?
Poker. Card game with bluffing, betting. It's an age-old measuring stick of a person's character, fortitude, guts. Used to think maybe it was my calling. Turns out I'm just good at it. Never lost, heads up. We should play sometime.
Oh, okay.
Maybe if we get a break from duty.
A little distraction can be useful. Let yourself wander a bit. You might come back sharper. Next time we port up and you're in the mood, I'm always in the mood.
I didn't know that that was a standard to define character with.
The Angara was super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp. They'll make good allies.
Amazing. Love to hear it.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
All right. I'm glad we're getting a few tidbits here and there. It's not quite the extended, like, or intentional dialogue choice that I assumed it would be, but it's something.
I did not like the look of that Archon. Maybe the Angara will let me pitch a 10 on Aya for the duration.
The duration of what? I don't want to say that guy's nothing, because clearly is something. Whatever interactions they've had with the Angara really paint that picture. And I don't know what she's kidding about either, but...
Didn't think you were the type to run from trouble.
Well, when you put it that way. All right. Next time, keep him on the line. I might have something to say.
Okay.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
A little confused, but that's all right. Easy. Little baby. Can we pet him? Yes.
How'd you resist all that tasty fruit on Aya, huh?
He's a good boy, aren't you? Aren't you? You do know 𝒑𝒾𝒶 anywhere, right?
We can get him a litter box. Maybe he'll like a litter box.
That Archon. Arrogant son of a bitch. Maybe that's redundant for a Kett.
Well, okay. We honestly, we're really lucky to escape. What he said though was really confusing, and of course I can't remember verbatim what was going on because I was very shocked at the situation we found ourselves in. But I'm not sure it was wholly antagonistic what was going on. I mean, clearly he wants to use us to decrypt, take over the remnant, whatever terminology you want to use for that. But yeah, I think at the end of the day, it would have been a bad time, given the way he's been treating the Angara and our run-ins with literally every other Kett ever. It is pretty indicative of their intentions as a whole.
It's damned lucky there was a path through the Scourge right there.
For real.
Yeah, we can't count on ever being that lucky again. So, what else is new?
Oh, we got more war stories? Oh, we've got more stuff to talk about.
How's the search for the Asari Ark going?
The Lucinia? Checking every comm that's coming in. Nothing concrete yet.
Any more Commando war stories?
We once infiltrated a dangerous cult by posing as new initiates. Valenza hated it. She was like our padre. The cult, that perversion of faith, really upset her.
How did you stop them?
Nasira pretended that Valenza needed to be purified of evil. She was given a private audience with the cult leader. Valenza shot her, and then prayed for her.
Well, there you go.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Okay, that's right. Liam is upstairs, so that leaves 𝒸𝒾𝒶 in this area. I'm right. She still has her boxes of cereal. I don't remember seeing her. Can we find them on our map? No. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Cora. Oh, we should go back. Oh, 𝒸𝒾𝒶's right there. Oh, but she's further forward. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay, so we just haven't gone to the top quite yet. Okay, the galaxy maps are at the top. Cool. Ooh, I don't want to exit to desktop. Okay, so we did the top part first. So now we just need to go in this way. Did we read that already? I'm sure we did. Okay, yeah, we did. I really like the model where those things, oh, they're just chilling out, are no longer accessible once you've already read them. That way, I don't forget. So I think they're...
Your take on the Angara, old man?
Strong, honorable survivors. Been a while since I encountered a new friendly species. Last time was the humans.
Oh yeah, you lived through first contact with them, didn't you?
If I recall, my exact words were, "They're bold for being so squishy, do they know they're mostly water?"
Harsh. Don't let Ryder hear you. Ryder.
Oh. My hopes dashed.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Is this the extent of our conversation? Is me overhearing that?
I've seen a lot of shit in my life, but that vault certainly was a first. Things are gonna be interesting with you around, kid.
Thanks, Drac.
Doesn't matter what life throws at me. It's what I make of it, right?
You keep that going, you just might live as long as I have. Minus 0 at the end.
Oh. Apparently it's been too long since we've spoken to him.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pie jack scratch its butt?
So, does I Have Other Questions take us back to the main dialogue tree, or... Yeah, it looks like it.
Tell me more about fighting Kett.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
That's great shit.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Man, I wanted to talk to Vetra too, though. Alright. Don't... Oh, no. That's right. We've got Sam in here. Let's check. I think our email... No, this is wardrobe. Email's over there with Sam. Oh. That's where the Normandy went, right? So we get to pick up other collectibles, just like in the trilogy. I have so few of them, but I got a few. Okay, Sam.
Hello, Ryder. Meeting with the Angara is truly historic.
It really is.
I'll say.
My only comparison is Alec Ryder's experience in the First Contact War, a time of uncertainty and cultural misunderstanding. We are arguably in a similar time, yet your encounter was peaceful. I can see what humanity has learned.
Oh, perfect. Oh no, we got to do the humor one though.
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why is it so hard to find a good steak?
I don't know, Sam.
Because it's a rare medium. Well done.
God. He's doing his best.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
All right, what emails do we have to sort through now? All right, Remtech from PB. Thanks to that remnant storage box from the EOS vault, all I need is one particular piece of Remtech to complete my project. My scanner located what I needed on Volt. If we have a chance, can we go find it? PB. Look how formal Jaal's message is. There we go. Okay, good. Oh, look at him. He addressed it and everything. Pathfinder Ryder. A manifest of items that I have brought aboard your ship, the Tempest. Blankets and bedding in the event that your unfamiliar alien bedding is insufficient or uncomfortable. A small number of personal objects. These are bits and pieces of Angaran tech and weaponry. Ooh, 25 jugs of nourishment paste. This will need to be replenished regularly. Armor, including my 2 𝒂𝒹𝒾𝒁, unknown alt, cape, suspenders, and equipment to repair them. Vials of salves, creams, and perfumes. I can provide your science officer with a list of ingredients if that is required. I've also brought my personal weapon, a Kett rifle. I've been issued an omni-tool, which I am currently calibrating. Garrus would be proud. I hope that this list is compliant. Oh. Ah, I see. We've already tended to this before we even read his email. From Leon. He's got a plan. Come by when you've got a minute. I got an idea I want to run by you. Might help everyone deal with the craziness around here. Costa. Perfect. All right. Let's keep on keeping on. Up to the next level. Okay. I did already do all those, so we're good to go in here. Now,
Aya has so much biodiversity and the waterfalls.
Just like 𝒸𝒾𝒶.
okay, we don't need to mess with loadout. We don't need to get off the ship. And PP is not in her normal spot, because I know she's in engineering. Awesome. So this is the same terminal. No, different terminal. So we've got a personal terminal and a professional terminal, basically, I think.
I saw pictures of the vault. Astounding how big it is. And how much of it didn't you see? What if it's way bigger? What's all that space for?
That is interesting. Like, she's got such a good point. What is all that space for?
With what it has to do, it could go thousands of miles below the surface of the planet. Or completely span it. An underground network. Just a thought, of course. I wouldn't even know where to start hypothesizing how it all works. The remnant builders, whoever, whatever they were, accomplished something far beyond us.
It's wild to think how much societies could have progressed if we hadn't had to deal with the Reapers. I wonder if this is a manifestation of that potential. And apparently we didn't finish talking to her.
What do you know about the Remnant's terraforming network? From what I can tell, the vault is designed to adjust almost everything about a planet. Climate, pH of the soil, atmosphere composition. There's even evidence that it can propagate life. If we can figure out how to control the vaults, we could turn these worlds into perfect habitats.
That's such a... that's such a coincidence. I mean, I guess, at least from what we know now, the vaults are the reason why they're inhabitable in the first place. Well, I guess there's always the Scourge and whatever its purpose is. It might have caused a lot of that. I am really hesitant to talk about this.
When did you start believing in a god? My parents were both scientists. My home was ruled by rationality. So when I became a teenager, let's just say that while other kids found Batarian music, I found God. But your work as a scientist convinced me even more, especially when I got into molecular biology, physics. The patterns I kept seeing over and over again, they were like an artist's watermarks. God, to me, is an artist, an inventor, not someone checking to see if I brush my teeth. I should get back to things. Sounds good?
Man, she just sounds kind of dismissive when she says that. And I wish she didn't. Maybe that's just me being very sensitive to the way that we interact with our friends, our crewmates.
Sam's been compiling our star charts. The other pilots on the Nexus will have plenty of new trails to follow.
You can drop the charts off the next time we're there.
Funny. A few months ago, that station was like a war zone. Flying was my only way to escape the chaos. Now it's become a haven, just as it was meant to be.
A lake?
Everyone's really working to get the Nexus on its feet.
Regardless, the worst threat to the whole initiative is still that monstrosity.
You mean the Scourge?
I still see it crippling the Nexus in my memories. I had to train other pilots in hazardous flight techniques just to look for food and water. It's a cage that eats good ships and good people. Helios won't be home so long as it's a threat.
Wow. Definitely a valid way of looking at that. I don't know if we even can get rid of it, though. I'm not even sure where to begin looking into that. But I feel for all the people who didn't make it, and all the people whose lives were made all the more complicated by it. I don't want to say it'll always be a threat, because who knows, we might be able to do something about it. And I don't want to say we can coexist, because ideally we would get rid of it. And maybe the people, now that I think about it, the Angara didn't seem to have any issues leaving their planet. It was just their surprise at people coming in. And clearly the Kett either want to or are preparing to, given that they're amassed outside of that particular part of the Scourge. Interesting. I don't really like either of these options. Also, I understood the lake thing, because we've got that big, beautiful park lake area on the Citadel. I'm sure that's what the reference was to. I feel like because he's very adamant about its destructive nature and intent at the moment. I don't want to make him feel like the trauma that everyone has undergone when we crashed onto it is not reasonable. I feel like if somebody's like, wow, this person really hurt me or whatever, and it's just like, we can get along with them, it's just like super invalidating, and that's not what we're here to do. So I don't like either of these options. It's not how I would respond to this, but I definitely don't want to. I feel like this is insensitive.
It's a huge space anomaly. It's not going away in anyone's lifetime.
If we could somehow neutralize it, or if our ships had defenses against it. Still, that's what we do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Find a way where there is none. Just see the Nexus for proof of that.
Wow, I didn't like that approach either. Maybe it's the voice acting that's getting me. Or maybe I'm just a lot more concerned with the way in which I interact with people. Because I care about their feelings and the way that they receive the information I'm trying to convey. And a lot of the time, that does include nuance in body language, in tone, in diction, i.e. the words that you choose. Shit, even timing. As evidenced by our extremely awkward conversation with poor Jaal. Oh my goodness. We've had such a fucking eventful time. My brain is still just overflowing with what ifs. I hope each and every one of you has a wonderful rest of your day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. And I will see you next time.
Thanks for watching. For more content, you can check out these videos, or my stream on Twitch, or cosplay on Instagram, or my OnlyFans. All the links are in the description. Have a great rest of your day. Hey guys, don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, consider letting me know. Leave a like, subscribe, or even become a Patreon. Okay, thanks, bye.